Happy Sunday morning from Elizabethton, Tennessee. Spent the night at Sarah's place again. Woke up here this morning to a beautiful, beautiful day. The sun is out, blue skies, fantastic day. Had a great breakfast, good time visiting. Now it's chore time. We're stripping the bed, getting everything washed. It's been a while since we've done a really deep clean on the bedding, and just kind of getting everything taken care of before we head out tonight to head back to trail. Once again, we had a great time at trail days yesterday, and I went to bed last night with a big smile on my face. Thank you to Big Agnes for being so generous and helpful, and I feel so good about getting back on trail now with that fanny pack fixed, and the tent has no more issues. They fixed the fly and the pole and just all the things, just wonderful. And I got a sleeping mat. I'm dying to try that out. So went to bed with a big old smile on my face because of that. Thanks, Big Agnes. I'm gonna get to doing some chores here. Gonna be kind of one of those days. Just not a lot really to video. I think that's gonna be interesting, but that's a day, kind of a day in van life actually. Bedding. I'm gonna take the duvet cover off of here, get that washed. We have the bed is taken apart. This is our ramen noodle mat for airflow purposes. So that's just there. The whole bed is taken apart. The mattress is inside. We're getting everything cleaned. Another thing I'm going to do while we're here is wash all my things, all my drinking bottles, the pea style. Going to get that washed. Get the holder, the sleeve washed that it lives in. My spoon. And I'm going to rinse out the Sawyer. Make sure that's not clogged. Another chore I'm doing, retreating my clothes with permethrin. Been a few washes and we are definitely into tick season. It's warm and I'm getting more north, and I've seen signs posted on trail about ticks. So definitely going to retreat everything. I sprayed my backpack this time. I didn't do that last time. So I've got the waist belt and the shoulder straps all sprayed. Anywhere where there's a fabric or a nylon strap pull or something. Gonna get that taken care of. Yeah, chore day. So van life chores and hiking chores today. Getting it all done. Another thing I'm gonna do for my shoes, my new shoes here, I'm gonna redo the laces. I told you I'd show you how to do that so it fits really good and holds onto your foot really good. Special way to tie the laces that I learned in 2020 on trail. So I'll show you how to do that, and then I'm gonna spray the shoes with permethrin as well. Don't know if you've ever wondered why there's two holes up here, two lacing holes up here in the shoes. What this does, if you lace them correctly, I've not done this one yet, and there's a lot of play around my ankle here. So when I'm walking, this can loosen up and have some slop as I walk. It's not really holding onto my foot properly. So the way to do this is you just lace it like normal. And then you kind of put this in, not from behind, but from the front, like that, and have a little loop. And then this one here, have a little loop. And then you take it and you cross this over and go through the loop. And then this one, go through this loop, like that. And what that will do is allow you to tighten this around your ankle so it holds your foot in the shoe really, really well. And you come over here and you tighten these up. Like that. And then you just pull these through. And that locks the shoe around your ankle. Tie it like that. So can you see the difference in how well that's tight around this ankle here? Look, there's no movement. Whereas this, I can get a finger in here. This is tight. I barely get a finger squeezed in there. So what that does is that not only keeps your shoe tight around your ankle, it prevents heel slip. See? That moves. It prevents a heel slip, so you're not going to get that rub for a blister. And it's also going to make sure that this is seated well, so your feet aren't sloppy in the shoe. So that's the secret to that, is using that second hole, making that loop, and then tying into that loop, and it locks your foot in your shoe. Another thing we get to do is fill up water while we're here. Van chores. Sarah has a kennel business at her house, and this is the dog shower. Fantastic setup. So she said, yeah, just stick your jugs in there and fill them up. Another thing I need to do today is get my gator trap attachment point here on my shoe. That involves some waxed cord and some little Velcro tabs here, sticky Velcro tabs. Dogs are howling. Crazy howl. Wow, that is a crazy howl. So the topos come with a hook attachment here for the front end of the gator, but not a Velcro pre-done spot. They do, however, come with these little channels here. So I need to run the cord through there, tie it off, and then attach the Velcro to it. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball measure a length of cord here and give a little extra for myself. So I'll just thread that through. When I tie it, I want to make sure I leave some slack. So I'm going to put the knife under here and tie it tight to the knife. See if I can do that here. Tiny tasks. All right, that's tied off good. Let's do one more knot on that to make sure it stays. Perfect. And then I'll just trim the extras here. And that. And then I take the Velcro bit, raise that up, get it centered right there. Drop that on the middle, right there, and then fold it over itself. There. Now my gator will stick to this when I put it on. That's it. I'm gonna do the other one. On the road again. Just left Sarah's place. It was a great visit with her. She is wonderful. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. We had a fantastic time with you and the dogs.
Bailey didn't want to leave.
Bailey did not want to leave. She really enjoyed her time there with you and the dogs. Yeah, you're good. You're clear. Yep. So we're on our way back to Harrisburg, back to the trailhead.
Highway 2376 for 2 miles.
Your little vacation is over.
Yeah, my little mini vacay is over. Oh boy, back on trail tomorrow. I've got a plan to do 3 big days, and that'll get me out of the Tinker Cliff area before the holiday weekend. That's the goal. It's Memorial Day next weekend. So if I can get through that major crowded area before an influx of people show up, that would be amazing. We got a 3-hour drive, 2 hours and 45 minutes to get to the trailhead. That'll get us there about 6:40 tonight. Just gonna relax and enjoy my last day off before I get back on trail tomorrow. Another road trip. It's 10 minutes to 7 and we made it to the Big Stony Creek parking area. The trailhead is just a blip down the road that direction. We're gonna park it here for the night. I'm gonna get a good night's sleep and hit the trail first thing in the morning. 18 miles are planned, and then 2 26-mile days. Like I said, I want to get past that whole area of major tourist activity before the long weekend. Great time in Damascus. Really enjoyed ourselves. Great to see people we hadn't seen for miles. We bumped into some folks who I hadn't seen since the knock. And that was a long while ago. So it was a really good time. Really enjoyed ourselves. Thank you, Sarah, for driving and offering for us to leave Bailey at your house and opening up your home to us. That's wonderful. We had a great time, and we're very we feel very blessed to have met you. You're an amazing person. So thank you so much. I will see you on trail tomorrow morning. Hope you all have a great night.